Wagwan.
Shawn.
Psych 2 Lassie Come Home premiered today on Peacock for the price of free. Free! Free! Well, actually, you do have to watch about 5 minutes worth of ads before the movie starts, so I guess that's how you're paying for it in a way. I'm not sure how Peacock is going to set up their whole streaming service. Is it going to be charged or if it's going to be free for a while, or just because today is their launch day, they're opening it up for everyone to see what they'll be missing if they don't pay. But I'm not here to talk about Peacock. I'm here to talk about Psych. Psych 2 focuses on Lassie's recovery after being shot 6 times and suffering a stroke while in surgery. I really appreciate how the creators of the show were able to incorporate the fact that Tim Omundson actually suffered a stroke outside of the show. The actor, if for those of you who might not know, if you're not a psycho, the actual actor who played Lassie suffered a stroke a few years ago, and they were able to bring him into the movie, and he's done such a fantastic job in the past few years in recovery. It's just mind-blowing how much he's recovered since his stroke, and I'm glad they put that in there. I'm gonna try my best not to spoil anything, but I'm also giddy with excitement about this movie because I've been a fan of Psych since it first premiered back in 2006. Psych does fan service like no other. They're able to make little nods at their psychos without trying too hard, without going over the line. They know the sweet spot where the fans are gonna be like, "Ha, I see what you did there."
We can't just stop doing bits we've been doing for 10 years. We have fans, they have expectations, there'll be a huge backlash.
Shawn, we are two dumbasses. We do not have fans.
They're able to bring back these characters, bring back these actors, have them play their same roles, and bring them back to one spot, and you definitely know that there has been a change and there's been growth, but it doesn't feel like you're forcing these people who don't want to be together. It feels natural. It feels like they didn't miss a beat after being gone for so many years, after being separated in just life. And it feels, you can feel the growth in the actors as well as in the characters, and you don't actually feel like they're being forced to come back to work on this show that a lot of them have moved on from. It seems like they actually enjoy being around each other. Selene is added to the group so well that you feel like, oh, this is just another Gus. Like, she's just like female Gus, and it's just crazy as hell.
How's this?
Nobody. I'm your best friend. Best friend?
Psych 2 did not fail to give us the references that we're used to. And in a way, they kind of updated their references, because when you're watching the Psych series, a lot of the references are very 80s. They're references that if you were a kid of the 80s, then you will definitely understand those references. And the fact that their fan base have grown and gotten older and have kids of their own, now they're making references that the younger generation of people will be like, oh yeah, I know what they're doing right there. I see that reference. I know that reference. References to shows like This Is Us, and a slight little throw in, or shots thrown in there.
You left behind the slow cooker with a 3-pound roast in it. You nearly This Is Us the entire block.
This is us, Dad. Why are you watching that show? They have the same show on ABC, but newer.
That's a reference to A Million Little Things, which James Rode Rodriguez is on. There are little Easter eggs in there thrown in all over the place. Psych 2 Lassie Come Home did not disappoint at all. I find it to be, of the two movies, it's the best. The pacing works better than the first movie, where it seemed a little bit rushed and like we were missing a few things here and there. But Psych 2, it felt slow at some points and then felt like it wrapped up a little bit faster than you might want it to, or a lot of psychos might want it to. But overall, it gave me everything that I needed, everything that I expected from Psych 2. I can't think of anything else that I could have asked for from a Psych movie. We had the camaraderie between Jules and Karen, the comedic moments between Shawn and Gus, and then sweet emotional moments between Lassie and his father, and Lassie and Margot. And Even Shawn and his dad had an emotional moment. Someone who is unfamiliar with the series can still jump in and watch Psych 2, and they wouldn't really miss a beat. They would be able to follow along without feeling like they're missing something. However, it feels so much better if you've been watching Psych for the last 14 years and then you watch Psych 2. It's a nice payoff. That you get the references, you understand the dynamic between all of the characters, and you understand why certain characters are the way they are, and what meaning they give to the overall story. And it feels like a group of friends came together and they did something for not only themselves but for the fans. It's something that really gets your mind off the negatives and, you know, gets you focused back onto more positivity. And I feel like we can use as much positivity right now as we can get in this world. So thank you to those of you who had involvement in creating Psych 2 Lassie Come Home. Are you a psycho? Did you like Psych 2 Lassie Come Home? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button.
This cat.